you going to make your videos look memorable? How are you going to make sure that people remember it's you that did that video and not someone else? So today we're going to be talking about branding our videos, so why to brand the videos, but more importantly, how are you going to brand your videos? So just quickly, a little housekeeping. I'm doing a bit of a test. I am hanging out with my people here in Facebook as usual, I do every week, but I'm also hanging out with some people over in YouTube. So I'm going to do my best to sort of navigate those two cameras, make sure I'm interacting with both audiences, but it's great to see everyone popping in. So do say hi in the comments, let me know that you're here and that where you're from. So I'm going to try and navigate the two cameras. Here's my YouTube people, here's my Facebook people. So like I said, talking about branding, so branding your videos. And if you are meeting me for the first time, just quickly, my name is Francesca and I am an online smartphone video expert from Get Ahead Media, and I help solopreneurs and solo business owners to easily create and use video effectively online so they can grow their business and see that business become profitable. So, without further ado, let's get into our content today. I've got my notes here. Firstly, let's start with chances are there are about 100 people doing what it is you do. So it's really important that you're able to stand out and, be memorable so that people go, oh, who is that chick that did the video about such and such? You want them to remember that it's you that did it. So branding is a really great way to do that. But the other thing is with sort of everyone kind of not taking each other's content, but on Instagram, someone will repost your content, and whether they tag you or not is kind of neither here nor there. I mean, they should, but maybe they don't. So by branding your videos, you can make sure that even if that video gets put somewhere else that isn't necessarily on your channel, people know that it's associated with you. Okay, so that's why we should be branding our videos. One, so we can make it memorable for our audience so they constantly think in their mind, oh, yep, I know who did that. I know who I need to go to talk to. And the other reason is because people do pull for content, and we need to make sure that, if it's on channels that we're not responsible for, then that people know to come back to us. Cool, so I just want to say a quick hello. There's people tuning in. Make sure you write in the comments that you've tuned in, because I got my peeps on Facebook here, and then I got some people on YouTube. Hello, YouTube. First time I'm broadcasting on your platform. So let's talk about how to brand your video, okay? And I'm going to give you 3 ways you can brand your video. And at the end, I'm going to let you know how you can use one of those ways to easily create a video on your phone in a matter of minutes that's going to make you stand out as a brand. Okay, so the first one we're going to talk about is a watermark. Okay, so really simple. This is really effective when you're posting on YouTube or posting on Instagram, for example, and I'll just bring it up on my screen. People watching on YouTube, you can see it already, but just in the bottom right there, I've put just a little watermark, my logo. Now this could be slightly opaque, so it means you can see through it a bit, but it's a really great way to sort of brand your videos so that if they do end up on other platforms, that your logo is still associated with that video. So that's the first way, is doing a watermark. And it's easy. All you need to do is get a PNG file of your, transparent file of your logo, and you just pop it into your videos when you're editing. It's a really, really simple way to sort of brand your videos. Now the next is, let me see here, should have popped this up. Those of you on YouTube, I just popped up my title. So really simple, just having a title on your video, let me just get rid of this, that says who you are and what it is you do. And also, where applicable, put it in your brand colors. So my colors are black or really dark gray and yellow. So my title is in my brand colors. And once again, all you need is just like a PNG file, and you add this into your video when you're editing, or if you're going live, like now. So those are kind of the 2 easiest ways to brand your video, but probably the most effective way to brand your video is to actually create a, what is that, a brain fart? Create a intro video, so a bumper video. Now, has anyone ever heard of an intro or bumper video? And do you have one? Are you using a bumper video in your videos? Let me know in the comments now, so that I can find out, who's created a bumper video before, who doesn't even know what it is, so I can explain it a bit better. And by the way, for those who tuned in my live stream last week, I finally got some branded gear. Yeah! Because someone noticed they stole my coffee cup and it was from university, and they were like, oh, you should totally have your own branded gear in there. So I do. Kat says, hi, hey Kat, how you doing? Hope this is all coming through well. I'm streaming 2 different platforms at the same time, same internet connection. So hopefully everyone can hear and see me and it's not stuffing up. Cool. Okay, so back to the intro video. An intro video is a great way to let your audience know, well, who you are and what it is you do, but in a really quick 6 to 10 seconds. It can just be your logo, also known as a bumper video, but I find just a logo is pretty bland. It doesn't really give people a sense of who you are, and they're going to remember you because of who you are as a, as a presenter, as a teacher, as a photographer, or whatever the expert field you're in. So I recommend having an intro video. And Kat says, I have an intro video, outro video, if that's what you mean. Yeah, if it's just a logo or if it's an actual video. So I'm going to show you my example of an intro video. And what it does is it tells you, what it is I do, who it is I help, but also gives you a bit of a sense of who I am and my personality as well. So let me bring that up. And hopefully this will work. And I'll do it simultaneously. Ready? 1, 2, 3. So that was my intro video. So as you can see, it shows you a little bit about my personality, that I love the ocean, I go surfing, go bodyboarding while I'm learning to surf. And it also lets you know what I do. So what I do is teach solopreneurs, solo business owners, small business owners to easily create professional looking videos and using their phone, hence the phone little shot in the background. So it's a really great way to, get your audience to start to get to know you, because look, there's going to be people out there who love you and people out there who hate you, and that's okay. You're not designed for everyone. But by doing an intro video, people get to know a little bit more about you, and then they can connect with you on a more personal level so that they can feel that you're the person that they want to work with. So great to have these people on board. Thanks for tuning in, Kat. Once again, just let people know, Facebook, YouTube, doing a simultaneous stream, 2 different cameras. So if I'm jumping around between looking at 2 cameras, that's why. So what do you think about that intro video? You reckon you could make that pretty simply? Because I'm going to tell you how you're going to do it. And it literally took me, 5 minutes to put together. And I love putting these together. I do a new one every year. So let me know, what do you think about that video? Is that something you think that you could use for, your videos? I tell you, all you need is some behind the scenes clips of you, or photos. Photos are fine as well. And just you, as long as you know your message, you're sorted. So I'm going to grab the link. Am I? Yes. The link to where you can create a video just like that. So for those of you on Facebook, it is in the description. And for those of you on YouTube, I'm going to put it in the comments right now. So this video I put out this week on YouTube tells you how to make that video. I show you exactly how I made that exact video on my phone, and it doesn't matter if you have an iPhone or an Android. And the app is called Quick. Really awesome app. And if you check out the video that's in the description to this video on Facebook, and I just put it in the comments in YouTube, and I'll also put it in the description as well, it'll show you exactly how I made that video. So, any questions on branding? Are you already branding your videos? Are you putting a watermark in? Or are you putting your title in like I've got here on screen? I know Kat said that she has an intro, outro video, but what else are you doing to make it that your videos are memorable? Do you have any questions on how to make it more memorable with your branding? Let me know, put it in the comments below, and I will just have a quick sip of my branded coffee. Sorry, I've never had branded gear before. I'm a little excited about it. Kat said the intro video was great, so thank you very much, Kat. Yeah, I love creating those kinds of videos. Helps me to stand out. And you know what? People actually comment, go, hey, I love your new intro video kind of thing. They go, oh, are you into surfing? That's awesome. Me too. So it helps people connect with you on a more personal level. And to be honest, you can create intro videos using, I used to use, what was it called? Videos? Yeah, videos, and Biteable is another one. But the problem is I find that they're so generic that they really don't fit your brand or fit your personality, fit your style. And there's only so little actually you can do with it in terms of putting in photos or videos. So I find that making your own, as long as you can make it quickly, is a much better way to engage your audience. I haven't been putting a logo or a watermark, but I'm going to start now. Yeah, logo or your watermark, so important to put it at the end, or watermark, obviously in the right corner. Like I'll put mine on right now so everyone can see. Put it on here. So here's my watermark in the bottom corner. I put that on some of my YouTube videos, and I put it on my Instagram videos, so that when people repost my Instagram video and then don't tag me, at least my logo's on it. Kat says, I wish I knew about the app a few weeks ago. I used Camtasia. Oh man, Camtasia, that's expensive. Sorry. Yeah, no, I know Camtasia. Great piece of software. But I tend to use stuff that's a bit more not fair priced. Bit cheaper for people, because I know that, when you're a solo business owner, it's hard when you're starting up, which is why I teach smartphone, because you have a smartphone and you can make it look stellar. You just got to know what to do and how to do it. And so that's why I teach that. But cool that you made it into a video. That's really awesome, Kat. Well done to you. Good for taking action. And now you know this app, you can make heaps of videos using this app, heaps of intro videos. Maribel says, hello, how you doing, Maribel? Maribel's one person who knows all about branding. She creates websites and branding and stuff for people here in New Zealand. So she definitely knows all about branding. Hey, want to chime in and let us know about any of my tips in terms of branding your videos? I don't know if you guys put titles on your videos, Maribel. I've seen a few of Maribel's videos all about website stuff, so you should definitely go check her out. She'll give you some tips on, what font to use, colors, all sorts of stuff. Definitely check out Maribel. You can click on her name if you're on Facebook in the comments. All right, I'm not going to hang around too much longer, but it's been great having you guys here. As always, just ask me your questions. Today was about branding. I go live weekly. So if you're on Facebook, hit the like button so you follow my page, or follow, like, and then it follows you. And if you're on YouTube, then down in that corner, I think, is a little subscribe button. Make sure you subscribe to my channel. I'm going to try and go live on YouTube as well. But if you miss the live on YouTube, I always repost it, the one from Facebook. This was a bit of a test. But make sure you hit that subscribe button on YouTube. Make sure you hit the like button, wherever that is, on Facebook. Go live weekly with what I'm going to help you with. What you're using to dual stream live. Ooh, do I tell you I save it for another one? I'm going to be doing a live stream about live streaming. Well, actually, to be honest, it's not fancy. I'm just using 2 different cameras. So, 2 different computers. So you could do the same thing with your phone and a computer, or 2 phones. So it's actually not anything fancy. The gear I'm using, how I set it up and how I structure my live streams is fancy. Obviously got my logo in here and stuff. And platform I use is called Ecamm. But otherwise you could just do it with 2 phones, 2 computers, and just set up your Facebook. It's not, what I do is not, it's not obvious to people, but it's also not rocket science. But I sit and I figure this stuff out so that I am the leader in my field, so I know this stuff, so I can pass it on to you. So yeah, that's how I'm doing a dual live stream. There are other platforms as well. There's Wirecast, which costs about $700, I think, and it'll live stream to both platforms simultaneously from the one camera. But who has $700? No, that's not the case. I do have $700, but I'd rather figure it out in a way that is accessible to everyone. Because not everyone has $700, and so I'd figure out things so that everyone can do it. Oh, I have Ecamm, but I'm used to working at it. Well, Kat, I have a little sneak peek for you. I'm going to be doing I'm working on a course right now called Level Up Your Live Streaming. And it's going to teach you how to actually live stream like a pro with easy to use gear, but knowing how to use it properly so that you actually, get people into your live stream well enough that people stick around, as well as, getting more people, your strangers you don't know yet, as part of your audience. So that's a little sneak peek. I'm working on that, and I will be out soonish. Cool. All right. Thank you so much for tuning, everyone. As always, if you have any questions, put them in the comments. I'll come back and I'll check them out, and I will get back to you. But thank you so much for hanging out, and I will see you again next week. Cool. All right. Let's turn both of these off at the same time. Ready? 3, 2, 1, and see you later.